So Jim Neidhart sadly passed away. And they did a tribute to him a little bit later. We'll get to that.
Most likely the video production group didn't have time to put together a package given how sudden this was.
I mean, it was reported like in Eastern time, I think around noon. Yeah. Noon or 1. But anyway, surreal lawsuit with Jonn Ritland and
the Dominator.
RAW Greensboro. North Kakalaki or whatever the heck it is. Carolina? I don't know. Renee was on commentary.
Yes.
Renee, a woman replacing Coach. Oh, the irony.
The Iron E. Also, Renee goes on commentary, and we get something else in relation to Renee later on.
We'll get to that. Was it the jacket dyed red with the blood of her enemies?
No.
So that wasn't the blood of her enemies?
That was not the blood of her enemies.
Or her enemies. But anyway, you had Ronda Rousey kick off the show. Natty was understandably not there.
Mm-hmm.
But then Rousey, and this is not knocking Rousey. They had her use Jim Neidhart's name. You used this to push an angle. At least you waited a few months with Eddie Guerrero.
With this, they had everything planned out. They had to wing it tonight. And they did it badly. And that's no fault of Ronda Rousey. Because she knows what it's like to lose a father.
She lost her father's suicide.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that her and Natty probably bonded over this. Go ahead.
Yeah, and, you know, she gave a heartfelt promo. But then she was forced to get down to business because, as we know, anytime the Harts die, apparently the show must go on.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time they did anything with any of the Hart and did that. And it's not Ronda. It's just they handled it, and then they handled it even worse later with the tribute, and I'll get to that. Ronda was passionate, and losing her father to suicide, I'm sure in the fact that her and Natty, she could be naughty, I don't know, I don't know. What? Anyway, they have a good bond.
Yes.
Natty has been helping train her. I didn't like this, but then we had Alexa come down to be a great heel.
Yeah, to break the tension and
her
get moving.
Eyes were red, though. You could tell a lot of people love Jim Neidhart. You could tell.
Yeah.
And understandable.
A lot of people who are wrestling now grew up with him.
Yeah. I grew up on him. And then Alicia appeared there with Alexa wearing either the remnants of Mitch the Plant or a hat she tried to smoke before she came out.
Or as one Twitter user put it, it's amazing that she fell down a bush on her way to work and just still made it. What a trooper.
That sounds like a different video where she fell in a different kind of foxhole. We're trying with the humor here, folks, given the seriousness. Then they had all the security guards there.
Security.
Yeah, security guards. The 3 got taken out by Ronda Rousey, and then the only smart one, the black one, was like, nope! Bolts out of the ring.
No.
I choose life.
Thank you.
And, as you would say, Alicia got thrown around again.
Yes.
And then we have Ember versus Alexa.
Yes.
In a fun match, not a great match, but a fun match.
You came off high on this. Not on the couch. I was fine.
He was as fine as I was meeting Toni Storm. I met Toni Storm, by the way, at an indie show. She was great. Very nice. Very short. Very hot. Anyway, really nice.
Yeah.
Support your local indie shows and go to them. You never know who you're going to meet.
Yeah, and buy their merch because they live off of that stuff.
That's right. And it was decent. It was kind of a DQ thing because they said the ref calls for the DQ or calls for the bell.
Yeah.
And it kind of got botched up. But whatever. Everybody was probably on edge emotionally. Maybe not all there. They also had a VTR during the match. They had a VTR during about 4 matches on this show. And then Alicia messed with the spot, whatever. More hype packages.
Yep.
Corbin and Kurt argue a lot.
Yes, and it's going nowhere.
Absolutely nowhere. But then Corbin beat Tyler Breeze. And then handpicked Balor's opponents.
Jinder Mahal and Kevin Owens.
And then Kurt came out and added the mobster among men. I want Braun dressed like a mobster for Halloween. I don't know why.
He's been dressed like a Spartan before, so why not?
That's a good point. He adds Braun to it, though.
Yeah.
They have a tag match. And then a VTR again.
More side commercials.
It's just, no, stop with it. SummerSlam's already going to be about 17 hours long. You don't need that. And we'll get to our SummerSlam predictions tomorrow after SmackDown. Our TakeOver predictions will be before SmackDown.
Yeah, there might be a rant coming in about the kickoff.
On the predictions, or do you want to do it on here? You do it here?
Later.
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow once we get an idea on what they're doing with the cruiserweights.
Okay, good point.
Because if you don't know already,
the cruiserweight match
is on the kickoff.
Again. And this is the first pay-per-view they've been on since WrestleMania. No, the Greatest Royal Rumble doesn't count. Because you couldn't even have Mustafa Ali there.
Ah!
What he said. So anyway, Drew and Dolph.
All of my rage.
Oh god, you did have a lot of rage. Balor and Braun did win though, that was fine.
Yeah.
Drew and Dolph talked about Seth's travel issues because he wasn't there. And then Elias had a weird
like
guitar.
How they're not calling him Dolphin Drew.
Dolphin Drew, yeah. I'll call them that at trying to keep jokes a little. Sounds like a sheep trying to be a dolphin.
Yes.
So Elias with Ricky Roberts, that sounds like the worst porn name ever.
Not to mention Ricky Roberts looks like a hick version of Pete Dunne. That was hilarious. Now, if I find a picture, I will put him up because that's just goddamn adorable.
It was great. Lashley then lays him out. You had a guy in cowboy gear trying
to smash him upside the head with a guitar.
Tried to lash a black guy in the South. I mean, would you be surprised if Vince would do that?
I mean, it's North Carolina, not South Carolina.
You're not going to let me have this one?
Nah, I will.
Okay. I mean, you're right, though. It is North Carolina. The B-Team versus the Leaders of the World versus the Revival, and the B-Team won.
Hey.
It was okay. It was probably the best tag match that Raw's had in a while that involved actual tag teams, not thrown together ones.
All of the Revival and the other guys.
Yeah, it just... hey, the Leaders got pinned at least, so the Revival didn't. That match might be added to SummerSlam.
Yeah.
The Revival should win.
I mean, it's already on the card, though, I think.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Not even official. As of now, at least. And then Kurt with Dolph and Seth, talking about Seth and whatever. Reigns and Heyman. Went on forever.
And the only payoff we got was Paul Heyman macing Roman Reigns.
Yeah. I mean...
They did try and play up a whole, come over to my side. No.
It's not going to work. Nothing's going to... Unless you completely reset Roman, it's not going to work.
And after the macing, Brock Lesnar comes out.
And
surprise, he's on a show for once, and he goes to layeth the smackdown upon Roman Reigns.
He counters the spear with a headlock. And then
that leaves a lot of questions to be asked about everyone who's ever used a spear.
Why don't you just freaking lock their head in?
Or dodge.
Why don't you dodge? Have you tried dodging? That's what you said just a few times at the Defy show.
Yeah, I probably either annoyed people or made them laugh.
You made people in front of us laugh.
Dodge!
Half people were drunk. They probably didn't even notice. Brock Pierce, F5. I think he hit, 2 F5s? 1 F5? Fuck, I don't remember.
Yeah.
All I know is that I don't care about this feud. I don't. They tried, but I'm done with this.
All the crowd wanted him to shake Paul Heyman's hand, and he's just like, no! I want him! And now Brock Lesnar is the face.
Yes. The stakes were too big for the big dog.
Yeah.
So, AOP and Mojo versus Titus Worldwide and Rude started during the commercial. They had a VTR there, and then it was over by the time the VTR was done. Mojo's push, by the way, that didn't go anywhere is done.
Yeah.
And then you had a thing about Triple H's world title, or title wins and all that stuff and everything. A weird video package that suddenly popped up.
Yep.
And then you had the Neidhart tribute, because apparently we're in 1997 and Triple H, they need to have Triple H bury Jim Neidhart again. I'm sorry.
Did not need to be done.
What I said, because I wasn't
the
actually...
package.
Oh, okay. It didn't. I mean, you could put the Triple H package on right after Brock.
Yeah.
Right after the Brock thing. And then had your 6-man tag that went nowhere. What are they doing with AOP, by the way?
Yep.
Yeah. The Neidhart tribute was fine.
Remember Chad Gable?
God, Chad Gable and a whole bunch of other people. But the Neidhart tribute was fine.
Kurt Hawkins?
Kurt Hawkins. Remember when Finn Balor was used credibly?
No.
Yeah, I know, right? The Neidhart tribute, though, was well done. But then, they literally, not even taking a commercial, went right into SummerSlam. Look, I get it, the show must go on, but you could have gone to commercial.
Yeah.
And then done this. It just was so bad. Just so badly done.
So bad! So bad! You did no good!
Wow, that was lame. Yes.
You killed it.
Killed it dead.
You ruined it.
I ruined a lot of things, to be fair.
Yeah.
Including some women. But anyway. Yeah, then they announced the SummerSlam card, which has the cruiserweights on the kickoff. Look. I get that some matches have to be Chris. Go ahead. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to let you talk. Alright.
That's all I have to say about that.
Okay, good call. Good rant. Sasha he said more with one word. Sasha versus Ruby Riott. Ruby bouncing her red tips around. It was nice. And it was. I'm not being. I'm being me.
I know.
But seriously, it is nice to see.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe. Sasha versus Ruby Riott, though, is fine.
Yeah.
It's good to see Ruby back in the ring, and she won after some interference.
Yes.
But I'm done with this whole Sasha Bailey thing, and I know we're stuck with it for a while. But you guys fucked it up with not capitalizing on it, and then you did the
They wanted to
stuff.
make them a Hogan Macho Man pair.
Here's the thing. Axel and Sandow impersonating Savage and Hogan were a better rendition of
I know.
the Mega Powers.
Like I said, they're trying.
Yeah, I know. This is not Sasha and Bailey's fault. Creative, whoever it is, and let's just fire Kevin Dunn just to be safe. Why are you still around, Kevin? It's a good question.
Because he keeps chewing through the doors every time they try to lock him out.
That's fair. He's like Zombievers. Did you ever see that movie?
Nope, but I know of it.
It was ridiculous. There was
You'll
also
get bitten by beavers and become beavers.
Yeah, there was also a zombie movie called Zombievers. Don't want to know what the first one was talking about. Anyway, so yeah, Ruby Riott beat Sasha. It was a fine match.
And the best one sounds like necrophilia. Think about it. Now stop thinking about it.
No.
Why are you still thinking about it?
Do you want to know?
No.
Okay. Then we had a contract signing with Dolph. Drew's promo was fine, talking about grabbing the ass ring or the brass ring.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dolph was typical. Dolph goes on and on.
Puts down the crowd.
A lot.
Yeah, to kind of elaborate on, you guys enjoyed me, blah, 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 when I stole the show, blah, 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 blah. We really enjoyed you when you were facing off against The Miz. Because that was some goddamn great promo work.
The 2016 feud was great, it was.
But,
I'm done with Dolph. And he's
Dolph,
looking,
you're a terrific wrestler.
but
You absolutely are. But we don't want to see you facing Seth Rollins again and 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 again. We don't want to see you do that again and again and again and again and again.
Dolph's looking like 2003 Triple H. And so yeah, Dolph goes on, and Seth Rollins appears and tries
After
to
they signed the contract.
Yes, because he had a clause in the contract where Seth Rollins could have somebody in his corner at SummerSlam to counter Drew. And
once they signed on that wackiest of lines,
I'm glad it wasn't Hogan that made his return. Anyway, it was Ambrose.
yes, Dean Ambrose is back. A little more of a buzz cut and beard. For at some point, everyone must become Rusev, because it is Rusev Day for everyone.
It is the glorious Rusev Day. So Ambrose actually looking more like a lost bushwhacker with that haircut and beard. I'm happy to see Ambrose back, but they could have saved this for SummerSlam.
Dude's been hitting the fucking gym.
Yeah, right? Yeah, he looks like he's in great shape. Or Renee's been keeping him in good shape.
Yes.
I mean,
The answer is both.
probably. I mean, would you blame Dean? Renee
No,
looks good.
I would
No,
not.
I would not blame him at all. I'd wreck that like crazy. Anyway, so.
Probably would.
Would.
The relationship, not Renee.
I have never wrecked a single relationship in my life. Moving on.
Yes.
C plus.
B minus.
B minus?
Yeah.
I'm downgrading it for a reason. because of the way they handled the tributes.
Tribute, that can be fair. The Triple H package was ill-timed. But overall, even the Roman Reigns section, it didn't overwhelmingly bore me like it has other shows. It wasn't mediocre, it wasn't great, it wasn't quite good, but I think it's higher than a C+.
I think my thing is I'm just
stick with your grade. That's
I'm
fine.
just done with Reigns and Lesnar. I'm just done with it.
But hey, you guys don't get the choices of pluses or minuses.
You have to
let me
grade
know
on...
what you think in the poll. Is it A, B, C, D, or F? Because they only allow me 5 options on that poll, and that's fucking bullshit.
That would be a lengthy poll though if they put more. So anyway, agree, disagree with what we said. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Square link thumbnail, special thumbnail for tonight. It's been real honestly with Ritland and
the Durbinator.
And rest in peace, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and we'll be back tomorrow with SmackDown.
And you have a great night.
Or don't. It's your life.